Good morning to a brand new day. Time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for everyone.
Good morning, fabulous first grade. Welcome back to our PBS classroom. I'm Mrs. Hammock, and I'm here to help you learn and practice all the skills that you need to be an excellent reader and writer. I'm so glad to see you here today. All right, have you been reading? I hope so. Did you know that if you read just 6 books this summer, that you will be ready for 2nd grade? That's all it takes, just 6. I can't imagine only reading 6. I hope you'll read a whole bunch more than that. I want to know what you're reading. Will you write to me here and tell me all about what your favorite stories are and what your favorite books are? If you do, I will mention you and tell other boys and girls what you have recommended. And I'll send you one of these fun activity books free in the mail. Just make sure I have your address so I know where to send it. I can't wait to read your letters. I hope you'll write to me. Draw me a picture if you're worried about writing. I just want to know that you are practicing all the skills you need to be an excellent reader and writer. Okay? All right, now, these boys and girls are practicing their skills because we're about to find out who number 3 on our checkout for Sora. Now, in Fresno Unified, we use an app called Sora so that boys and girls can check out books digitally. They can read them right on their computer. Isn't that totally cool? I know. You can check out books on Sora if you have that app or at your county public library, and you can also look at your school library. It's super easy. So let's see who's number 3 on our Fresno Unified countdown. Are you ready? Okay. Ready, go. Oh, wow, Jackson Gators. I think this is the first time you've been on our list. Congratulations. I'm giving you a round of applause. That is fantastic. Way to go, Jackson. Keep up the great work. I am excited to see if you're going to be on our list again next week. Good work. Bravo. All right, my friends, time to train our ears for sound. Are you ready? Did you bring your good listening ears? Take them out of your pocket, put them on, turn them up, because we're going to play a blending game. All right, I'm going to tell you some sounds. You're going to put them together and tell me what my word is. Are you ready? I'm going to tap them out on my arm just to help you with a visual so that you can see the sound, hear the sounds, but you can see a representation of each one. You ready? Okay. Here's our first word. Splash. Splash. Let's do it a little faster. Splash. Splash. Did you get it? Great job. All right, let's try this one. Are you ready? Shrug. 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 That's what you do when the teacher asks you, what did the storybook say about the character? And I know because my boys and girls do the same thing. They go like this. That's a shrug. All right, here we go. Last one. You ready? Skr. Listen again. Screen. Screen. What did you hear? Screen. Good job. Very nicely done. All right, let's look at our fluency. These are the sounds and spelling patterns that we have already learned. Make sure you're writing down the ones that are still tricky for you. Ready? U-E says ooh. O-Y says oi. OW says ow. OI says oi. AU says aw. EW says ooh, good. And AUGH says ah. Very nice. All right, this week we're practicing 3-letter blends. All right, now a 3-letter blend comes at the beginning of a word. Let's say the patterns and the sound together. All right, here we go. SCR says skr. SHR says shr. SPL says spl. SQU says squa. STR says str. SPR says spr. And THR says thr. Thr. Good, I have some pictures here. This is a scroll, a shrub, struck, like lightning struck the tree. Spree, ooh, a shopping spree. Squeal and throw. All right, let's take a look at 2 of our words for today. We have ed, thread, thread. Good job. Now, if I want to change thread to 3, what do you hear at the end of 3? Right, the long E sound. So we're going to change that out to another E. And now we have the word three. Good, let's read this one. Shrimp, shrimp, shrimp. All right, what if I want it to say shred? Shred. What do I need next? I have my beginning blend, the 3-letter blend. I need to take these letters away, and I'm going to put an eh. That's our short E. Shred. Good job. The D at the end. Fabulous. Now we have shred. Good work. Wow, you're getting really good at that. I knew it would be pretty easy for you. Let's take a look at our high frequency words. And if we have time, we'll come back and look at our reading chart. But we have been running out of time, so let's get to our high frequency words. We have the 2 words today, push and herd. I want you to say it with me and then spell it with me. Push, P-U-S-H, push. And then we have herd. Say it with me. Herd, and spell it. H-E-A-R-D, herd. All right, here are my sentences. Have you, a funny joke? Have you, a funny joke? Okay, think about it. Push or herd. Now, here's my next sentence. He can, open the door. Are you using the context clue? What could you do to the door? Are you gonna, no, you're gonna push. He can push open the door. And have you heard a funny joke? Hey, that reminds me, if you have heard a funny joke, I would love to know about it. You could write to me and tell me your funny joke. That would be awesome. Everybody needs a good laugh, right? Let's take a look at our inflectional endings, and we're going to talk about that ED and ING ending. Now, when we add ED to a verb, do you remember what a verb is? A verb is an action word. When we add ED, it means the action already happened in the past. When we add ING to our verb, it means it's happening right now. So I changed it up a little bit for you today, and we have 2 sentences. You're going to need to use the clues in the sentence to help me choose the word with the right inflectional ending, okay? All right, here we go. Today, I am, in the tub. All right, should I use the word splashed or splashing? Let's try them and see which sounds correct. You ready? Today, I am splashed in the tub. Or should it be, today, I am splashing in the tub? Right, it should be splashing. Uh-oh, better let it fall. Okay, it should be splashing because it says today. So this clue tells me it's happening right now. Today I am splashing in the tub. All right, let's take a look at our next sentence. Yesterday I in the tub. Yesterday I splashing in the tub. Yesterday I splashed in the tub. Which one makes the most sense? Yesterday was already happened, right? So I need to choose splashed because the action already happened. It happened in the past. It happened yesterday. Do you see how that works? Pretty cool, right? All right, now let me move this out of the way because I want to take a look at another word and see how would we write these words if we were writing with an inflectional ending. So remember, some words have to be changed in order to add the ed or ing. This word is spruce, spruce. All right, now, do you see that it ends in an e? So to add an ed, I need to take off that e and add my ed, spruced. I spruced up the backyard, okay? Now, the same is true if I want to say it's happening right now. I am sprucing up the backyard. That means I'm cleaning it up, making it nice, but I still have to get rid of that e. Let's take a look at the word knit. Knit. If I want to say it happened in the past, I knitted. I have to double the consonant and add ed. I knitted a sweater. That means it already happened. Or if I'm doing it right now, I could say I am knitting, but I still have to double that consonant. Do you see how that works? It's a little tricky, but you're getting the hang of it, I can tell. I can't wait to work with you tomorrow because I have a story that we're going to start, part 1 of a story, and I want you to come help me read and find some of those 3-letter blends. Will you do that? Great. Goodbye now, the clock says we're done. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye, everyone. Bye-bye, see you tomorrow.
Good morning to a brand new day. Time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for